Welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, your time. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't and turn on the bell. You get to know when we upload new video. Guys, the videos you're about to watch, the youths are not backing down. Remember the NSAS protest that happened last year that a lot of people were killed in the Lekki toll gate. So the youths are giving their thoughts and they are not backing out. To justice is given to the people that were killed. Please watch and let me know your thoughts in the section below.
This is still Punch Live Debates. I'll be going back to Mr. Kunle. He said that there are no evidences that people died, and there's a whole lot that he has said. What do you have to say as regards to what he said?
You know that there is a professionalism in lying. Some people, when they lie, they try to say it often and often, just like Joseph Goebbels had taught them. You know, Joseph Goebbels was the chief propagandist of Adolf Hitler. And so fascists use lies as a very, very cogent tool in suppressions. So you can find this, my brother here, having trying to master all the lies that were fostered. In fact, they acted a lot of films. You get it? They even brought the chief dramatist in Nigeria, Agent Fashola, you get it, to come and look for a camera that they didn't even keep anywhere, a camcorder. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see people trying to master lies, you understand where they are coming from. They resembled their leaders, their ruling class, the same people who lied first and foremost that no shooting was done at Lekki. And when they lied that there was no shooting at Lekki, they came back to say, oh, there was shooting. They later came back to say that, oh, only one person died. We only saw one in the hospital. The same hospital that they were in that night. Baba Sanwo-Olu was at Rved hospital that night, trying to mop up all the madness, the genocide that they have done. But that hospital had come out at the panel to say openly that we treated a lot of cases. People died. Look, I'm not going to go to CNN, nor will I go to BBC. You get it? But I'm going to go directly to the video that was submitted by Lekki Concessional Company, to the edited video. Despite all the editings, it was the olden days that lies could go with 800 meters. But now, the lies couldn't even go with 10 meters. Because they edited the video, but when we were playing the video at the panel, the video showed us. In fact, you had more soldiers shooting directly at protesters. You only had a few trying to shoot up. Because it was always part of the drama. Denatawe himself, who came to that listing, was the chief dramatist in terms of the shooting drama. You get it? In terms of the other political dramas, it was supervised by Fashola, Sanwo-Olu, and the rest. And they came with a lot of dramas. But you know, their lives continue to fall flat. And that is why the army had to withdraw. And that is why till date, Sanwo-Olu want to use force to reopen the toll gate. I used to wonder that aside the lies, the level of greediness that you find in these people. This Lekki toll gate used to be a private venture. They had to come up to say, oh, no, it's a public venture. So that people won't say, you people have been stealing all of these billions, all these wiles. So when my friend was talking of government being responsible, you need to ask him that who is the cause of Awawa? Who is the cause of a lot of child courtism you find in Lagos? Since 1999, my colleagues, responsible leaders, quote and unquote, have not been able to build a higher institution, not even a technical college in Lagos. Since 1999, our Tinubu's boys have been there, from Fashola to Ambode to Sanwo-Olu. But they were able to build Orienta. They were able to build a lot of personal private ventures. You understand? What we are saying is that come Saturday, Nigerians, Lagosians, everywhere you are, don't allow them to spit on your conscience. Don't allow them to spit on the blood of the people. Don't allow them to make the injured, the over 500 injured people, to continue to be injured. Let me also tell you that they also not only attacked protesters, they also attacked journalists. The case of Pelumi Onifade was there, who filmed the House of Rep member in Lagos here, Aboduni Abolaniwa from Agbado Okeodo, shooting at protesters. Within 2 days, the young man was arrested and extrajudicially killed. So we also had a lot of people that were picked from the different hospitals and dropped at the military hospital. Till date, there is no record of how they have been. Many of the parents who were afraid because of torture, because of a lot of maneuvering, are coming out to say the truth. The wind has blown and we are seeing the pouch of the hen cruelly nude.
FCC was built with the money of some private individuals, and the toll needs to be reopened in order to repay the money that was on the road. What do you think about that?
As far as I'm concerned, that is blood money, because the life of one individual is more important than the money that is with the Lekki concessional company. They should come and tell us who owns the Lekki concession company. It is Alpha Beta. Alpha Beta is the one collecting money. So it is Tinubu's money that they want to reopen after sacrificing a lot of lives at the Lekki toll gate. Let me tell you, when they were to open Lekki toll gate, they killed people here. They arrested almost all the landlords, the major landlords at Lekki, and they forced the toll on them. Why the toll gate protest also came again, they are also using blood. So it has been blood money over and over again. Lagosians say no to blood money. Nigerians say no to blood money. Thank you.
All right, but Tinubu has come out to say that he is not in charge of Lekki toll gate. Immediately after the protest, we saw clips where Tinubu said he is not in charge of Lekki toll gate. You mentioned Oriental also. He said he's not in charge of so many business organizations. What do you have to say as regards that? The
question is, who owns Alpha Beta? Who owns Alpha Beta? The person who owns Alpha Beta is the owner of Lekki concessional company. So the people should see, let me tell you something. I have said it beforehand that they are masters in lies, and the mastery of their lies cannot change the truth, because it is before that truth used to run 800 meters. You get it? Or it's a long race or marathon. No, truth now is 5 meters. Thank you.
All right, I'll still go back to Mr. Oladimeji. What do you have to say to counter whatever or what he has said?
The thing is that everybody here will agree with me that their main aim and objective is not even to come out and protest because of the people that died. Their problem, he mentioned something. He quoted the General Taiwo that came to the judiciary panel the other time. He quoted him and later came back and said that this man is acting drama. How can you quote someone and later come back to say it's acting drama? Does that make sense? And again, the thing is that he's emphasizing on blood money, blood money. What is our business with anybody's blood money? We are here to defend Lagos from any intruder to incite violence. We are talking about Tinubu, they are talking about Fashola. That means that you have special grudges against these people. And that is not our business. If you have special grudges against them, take them to court. That is the legal way. Don't choose the grudges against them to affect the people of Lagos like you did. How can you be saying Tinubu? What concerns me with Tinubu? What concerns me with Fashola? What concerns me with Sonolu? So because of those people, you make life uncomfortable for Lagosians to protest. That does not make sense. That does not bring any type of common sense. We want to come out and protest, have a tangible reason to protest. You have been diverting to Tinubu, you have been diverting to people that own this company. That's not our business. So this toll gate is your main problem. That's the reason why you want to come out and protest on the 13th of February. That is not encouraging. If this is your reason to come and protest on the 13th of February, my brother, go to court. Do it constitutionally, do it legally. Don't affect the people that are moving around this road. Don't let it affect other people's business. In my street, someone died, someone that goes to hospital weekly because of stroke, died in the street because this place was blocked. Some people lose a lot of businesses. See,
answers 1 did not specify. We need answers 2. I've always said it that for us to achieve these very important political objectives, that answers 1 did not specify. We need answers 2. Because answers 2 will be very clear about what are the political objectives we want to achieve as young people, as oppressed citizens of Nigeria, and what's the end game? What are the end goals? So that's what answers 2 is so necessary. But for us to achieve anything critical and substantial in answers 2, which must be the New Year's gift for those guys in power, we must do answers 2. It must be 10 times answers 1 plus 30 days. I have total objection to the reopening of Lekki toll gate for any commercial reason. It should remain what it is now, a clear, direct thoroughfare, no strings attached, and also eventually must be converted to a national museum of resistance. not a toll gate where collections or extortion is carried out on behalf of some business people who claim they own Lagos. So any attempt to reopen Lekki toll gate to business as usual, especially for a company that was complicit in the Lekki attacks and massacres, will be resisted with Occupy Lekki, which I heard is trending as of today. So they should know that people are serious. Lekki will be occupied, the toll gate will be occupied completely, will be shut down until they respect that those who were killed there are human beings, and we must avenge their death by converting that place to a national monument, which I like to call the Museum of National Resistance. Distractions, and that is what's manifested in Lagos. I am not aware that it was the job of the panel to recommend the reopening of the Lekki toll gate. But they haven't even looked at compensation for victims. They haven't found all the bodies where they are buried. They haven't punished anybody. The army has refused to participate any longer. And the judicial panel is saying it has no power subpoena, which defeats the essence of that panel itself. And then suddenly we are hearing, let's reopen Lekki toll gate. And it tells you that these panels had a different objective from what was expected of them. But I've always said that the panels are a distraction, complete distraction. And now we know better. It's very clear, right? You cannot have a commander-in-chief who is sleeping at or on duty and expect a commander-in-chief of the armed forces and expect for security to improve. It's not possible. So people were calling wrongly for the removal or the firing of service chiefs. I've always said that that's also a distraction. You cannot fire service chiefs without removing or getting rid of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces who is not performing his role and duties. You can't. Until you do that, there's no way the security in this country, and it doesn't matter what it is called, whether it's herdsmen, kidnappers, hoodlums, bandits. The biggest banditry, the biggest business of banditry in Nigeria is the Nigerian state.
The Nigerian Senate is our problem.